And let's go ahead and share this screen. All right, we'll hit this Chrome tab. All right, let's share the screen. All right, let's go home. Twitter got some stuff going on. Let's see what we got going on. Okay. Let's go and hit these messages first, Roti.
Okay.
Let's see what they talking about in here. Man, you know what? It's funny, man. This dude right here, George, man, he asked me, do you think Kanye is being cursed?
He asked you that in DM?
Yeah.
Do I think Kanye's... You want to start with that one?
Oh, man.
Do I think Kanye is being cursed? Well, because
he say, fam, you think Ye being punished? You think Ye being punished from the world, or is he living under a curse from God? Well, you know what? Let me open up. Can I get to it? Nah, I can't get it no bigger than that.
It's about as big as it's gonna
be. Oh,
no,
because it's a direct message.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We can see it from right here.
Yeah.
He said, fam, do you think Ye being punished from the world, or he's living under a curse from God?
I'm guessing he's talking about what's coming out with him and Pete Davidson, right? The message.
Yeah, and all that stuff like that. Yeah. What you think? What you think about that? What you think about that, Roti? What you think about this Kanye situation from just a little that you know?
The little that I know is that I guess we like I said, we don't know really the backstory, but from what I heard was Pete Davidson was putting out some messages between him and Kanye over text where it seemed like Pete was trying to get Kanye to do something stupid, to try to pull up or maybe set him up to, catch a case or something. You know what I mean? To get physical or whatever. I don't think it's a curse though. You know what I'm saying? I think Kanye is reaping the consequences of his choices. You know what I mean? If we just gonna keep it real, he went after Kim, and she has a very well-known reputation. You know what I'm saying? Just to say the least. I don't know what was his motivation. Maybe he figured he was gonna be the one that they're gonna work with and all that. And like I said, I ain't mad at her. You know what I mean? Like, hey, whatever happened between them two. But hey, he made the choice. Like you said, if you when you in the vetting process, because like Kim K be one of the easiest women to vet. All you gotta do is just type Google her. You're gonna see all you need to know right there. You know what I mean? So like he knew. And, if you don't know who Kim K is, you must be in the cave or something. You know what I mean? So
Kanye want that bag.
Hey, he got it. He got it. But he going.
It came with a price. It came with a price.
You know what I mean? Like, I guess for me personally, if I know it came with a price, I don't want that bag. You know what I'm saying? I want the bag that don't come with the price.
Well, you know the crazy thing about Ye is that, bro, he was so heartbroken and down about his mother dying from plastic surgery that he fell in love and started chasing a woman who's known for plastic surgery.
I ain't thinking like that. That's ironic.
When you think about that, what torn you down, because that what happened to your mother, who was going under the knife to get, body augmentations and things of that nature. Yeah. You would think like, man, I don't want that for my wife. I don't want my wife to be involved in none of that.
You think?
I don't care if it's lipo. I don't care if it's Botox. Any type that would, like, if my mom went down, I think she was trying to get breast implant or something. I don't know exactly what she was, but if she went down that nature, I'm looking at this situation like, You know, I won't want my wife nowhere around that world, nowhere around that life. I
Yeah.
don't care how big we are. I wouldn't want no
Yeah.
woman nowhere around
True.
no BBLs and
Yeah.
now
True.
hold on. Now I get the natural ones that you for say. I get, breast reduction. We've been seeing stuff like that.
That's different.
We've
That's
been
different.
seeing we've been seeing tummy tucks and things like that. But when you talking about BBLs and all that,
Yeah.
man, look, I ain't I ain't riding with that.
I hear
But
you.
he asked if I think Kanye is living under a curse from God. Well, if we being honest, like like when you think about it, anything that's contradicting from God's word, like you pretty much signing up for a curse. You know what I mean?
That's a fair way to
Like
put it.
like
You right.
like you got to think about it. Like this is a sad thing, and it this is this is the bad thing about not having the word says how can a person learn without a preacher?
Mm.
And when you don't truly have a preacher that's telling you what you need to know, uh, no matter what the circumstances is, when you don't have a preacher that's telling you like, hey, I'm charged to tell you what I need to tell you, and you ain't got to like it, you
Yeah.
ain't got to love it, but I'm for to speak on this.
Mm.
Like I always tell people, Russell Wilson, Dr. Dre, and the list goes on. You know, I tell people all day, women say, oh, the Sierra prayer, the Sierra prayer, the Sierra prayer. It
Mm.
works for Sierra. No,
Mm.
ladies, God did not give Russell Wilson to Sierra. Russell
Mm.
Wilson already got a living, existing wife that he
Mm.
just earthly divorced.
Mm. Well, you're gonna
That
make a lot of women mad with that
that
one, bro.
wasn't a present from God. Now, God is not going to stop y'all from living good. God is not going to break Russell Wilson's knees, ankles, and legs so he don't prosper on the field and make all that bread and make y'all feel like he was a blessing to Sierra. God will allow them to live that strong delusion for the rest of their life
Mm.
until they die.
Mm.
And then they got to go stand atonement for it. But no, God did not give Russell Wilson to Ciara when he already got a living, existing wife, which is that
Mm.
white woman
Mm.
that he came out of college with.
Yep.
That she was never married to nobody else, and he was never married to nobody else. That's his original wife. Yes, she's still living. She's still earthly living. That's his
Mm.
wife. Y'all can say all day that Ciara is Russell's wife. Ciara is not Russell's wife.
Mm.
She his wife from what y'all see earthly down here with your eyes.
Yeah.
But in the eyes of God, that's not Russell's wife.
Yeah.
The scriptures say what she doing.
Mm.
She living in fornication while Russell living in adultery. That's
Mm.
facts. Same thing with Dr. Dre and Nicole Young. Even though Dr. Dre got to pay Nicole Young $3.5 million a year. Earthly, because the earthly flesh, the life that we live, the earthly life has
Yeah.
strayed away from God.
The earthly laws. Yeah.
The earthly laws have strayed away
Yeah.
from God. The earthly laws were supposed to be under subjection to God.
Mm.
Was supposed to submit to God's law. But the earthly laws have strayed so far away from God where they let man marry man, women marry women, cat married, whatever. They strayed away from God. Just like Dr. Dre paying Nicole Young $3.5 million a year until she either gets married or he's just paying her $3.5 million for the rest of her life.
The rest of her life.
And that's another man's wife because she was married to who? Sadell first.
Mm. That's true.
So he paying $3.5 million to another man's wife.
That's true.
And this is the sad part about it.
Mm.
And we can keep on going down to Kanye and Kim. Kanye was never married to nobody before he met Kim. And then he got married to Kim, which Kim was already married to
the basketball player, wasn't it? I
what's his
think
name?
they Humphreys or something like that.
Kim was married to Humphrey first.
Yeah.
Humphreys ain't never been married. Kim was never been married. She married to Humphreys. That's his wife. That ain't Kanye's wife. But guess what? Kanye going crazy behind another man's wife. That's simply what it is.
Mm.
So no, for all you women who talking about Sierra prayer, no, God did not give Russell Wilson Sierra. That's just a lust. That's just a lust.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I get it. Sierra wants to do better than Future, but at the end of the day, I'm not telling you that she should have stayed with Future either. But she should have just got a man that was never married to another woman. But the thing about it, she don't know no better. Because guess what? She haven't had a preacher. So just because you heard a preacher don't mean you have had a preacher that taught you the real deal.
Yeah. And when you, even if you're being taught the real deal, you still got to apply it.
You still got to apply it. You still got to apply it to your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've sat up here and I've talked to many people. Oh man, I'm married to such and such and such. I'm like, yeah, well, what's going on? Oh well, man, I don't really want to be in this relationship. I don't want to be in this marriage. Hey, let me ask you a question. And you ain't got to be honest with me. It's up to you and the man upstairs. Have you ever been married before her? No, I ain't never been married. But she was married though. How long she was married? She was married to somebody else for 3 years. That is you are legally have the right to go get a divorce. Why? Because you have to earthly free yourself by the magistrates of the law. You have to free yourself so you can be opened up to be married the right way in the Lord. You know, I've seen people time and time, you know, but yeah, I get it. You know, so many people in they want to move on. They want to get that new meat and everything like that. Now they'll get it twisted. Now Russell probably living great. Yeah. Russell, he living good. Oh my God, Sierra, she put that thing on me, but that's flesh talking. That's flesh talking. That's flesh talking. That's flesh talking. Russell Wilson died today. Let me tell y'all something. And I must end with this Kanye thing. The scriptures say, liars will inherit the lake of fire. Liars, adulterers, fornicators, you know, murderers. Yeah. So you know what that means?
What that means?
That's a tense on those words. It didn't say a person who lie will inherit the lake of fire. It didn't say a person who commits adultery, because there's a difference between telling a lie and being a liar. Okay, it's a difference between committing adultery once and being an adulterer living in adultery. Yeah, you habitual. It's a difference. It's a difference between committing a murder or killing somebody and being a murderer. Got you. You constantly living in that lifestyle. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's your life. So at the end of the day, with Russell being married to Sierra never been married to nobody that I know of. She never been married to nobody before she married until she married Russell. But Russell was married to the white lady. So this is what this is. Sierra never been married to nobody. So she's a fornicator. As long as she stay with Russell Wilson, she's a fornicator. Not she fornicated because that's once. So if she was slept with Russell Wilson once, that means she would have fornicated. Yeah. But she's sleeping with him every day, every night. Yeah. Continuously. She's a fornicator. So if she dies being a fornicator, she got an issue on her hands. Russell Wilson, if he committed adultery with Sierra once, he's an adulterer. He committed adultery once, but he sleep with her every night. So he's an adulterer. Yeah, he's living a life of adultery. And if you die living that life of adultery, you got a problem on your hands. You got to think about it. Imagine they stay married for the next. Imagine they stay earthly married for the next 50 years, living in adultery and living in fornication. God say, "Look, man, I done gave you 55 years
to get it right.
So it's gonna make me. It's easy for me to throw you in hell. I gave you 55 years, and I done showed you the truth many times that this is wrong. And you know the sad part about it is,
what's that?
The sad part about it is, it's not sad, but it's real. If Russell Wilson starts sleeping with the white woman again, he's scripturally justified because that's his wife.
Yeah.
And he's doing nothing wrong. Yeah, he may lose some money earthly from Sierra because the earthly laws is not governed by God no more. They so crooked down here. But if he actually sleep with the white woman again, that he was scripturally, he ain't did nothing wrong. Yeah. Because that's the woman he was supposed to reconcile with anyway.
Right.
But the average person don't see. See, this is what I'm saying. I tell people, so is Kanye living in a curse? Yeah. Why? Because he messing with a married man. He messing with a married woman. You know? He messing with a married woman.
When you put it like that, I can't even disagree. You're right.
So like people have to understand, like, it's more than just a flesh and blood thing we see on earth. It's a spiritual thing too.
Yeah, it is.
You know, but you know, people got to wake up to it. People got to be woke. People got to seek this knowledge. Yeah, they got to seek it. And if they're not seeking it, bro, they're not gonna understand it.
True that.
So, all right, let's get up out of this real quick. Let's move on to what else we got. But that was a good thing, man. I wish he can understand that. And but yeah, that's something good that a lot of people need to understand, but they most likely won't understand, Roti.
Yeah, you went deep on that one, bro.
Okay. All right. What you think about this, Roti?
Man, I mean,
being together for more than 2 years and not being married is absolutely crazy to me.
Okay, now does it take 2 years to be with somebody before you get married to them? That seems like that's the question.
Now, hold on.
Wow.
Now, I don't want you to think about biblically.
Okay.
I don't want you to think about scripturally. I don't want you thinking about in the days of great grandma, great grandpa. I want you to think about it in 2022. Are you throwing it?
Well, if you want to do it like that, hey, we gonna say a big percentage of the world is crazy. Then, if we gonna do it like that, because I mean, I could just say it like this, my circle is really is really tight, and the people that's in my circle that's married, as opposed to the people that's just in the mix with each other.
Yeah.
Hey,
they didn't
in the mix.
Yeah, they was in the mix before they got married.
No, I'm saying like the people that I know now, like that, that's like all my partners, right? Like you married, Don married.
Okay. So look, me and my wife married. Don Dada married. Who else? Corey got married. You ain't know it yet.
Okay, I ain't know that. Okay, shout out to Class, man. Shout out to Class. Married. That's 3.
Okay. Speedy married.
He showed he get married. Okay.
He married.
You're right. So it's probably about 50-50 then. You know what I'm saying?
How many other people are married? How many other people's married? Did Jay get married?
Who?
Did Jay get married?
Nah, not yet.
So Jay didn't get married. Who else got married that you know? Dylan did get married. No.
Yeah, he married. He
married. That's 5.
That's 5.
One not married. What about Dre Day? Dre Day never been married.
He has been, but nah, he ain't not now.
Okay, so Dre Day was married. That's 6. Who else think they've been married?
Pat, nah. We count the twins.
They ain't been
They ain't
married.
married. Pope.
Exec
Married?
Exec married.
He married? He still married?
Yeah, he's still married.
Okay. So man, we're looking at about 50-50. You know what I'm saying?
Now look.
And I think just before you get I think that's a high percentage, bro. We talking real, you know. Like I think most people in the world they not lawfully married. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to say common law, okay, that's fine. But like a ceremony where they actually exchange vows, nah, I don't think it's 50%, bro.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Now, what she's saying being together for 2 or more years and not being married is absolutely crazy. Wow. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. You right. Everybody you named who's got married, they was already sexually involved with their partner before they got married.
That's true.
So what I'm saying is you, on the other hand, you can be with a person. You can meet a woman today and be with her for the next 2 years until you get married. But if and then this is the thing, if she willing to walk with you how you are, like in your virginity stage, and say, hey, I want to really get to know you up and down spiritually, bet you real. Yeah. We can go out. We don't care about spending no money on dates. We were doing this, but I really want to get to know you before I even sleep with you. Like this is what I really want to know what I'm walking into for the next 2 years. You'll be willing to do that because you really want to know. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's because you really chose to do it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. The problem about us is we just ain't choose to do it. We too weak. We weak. We ain't choose to do it. So being with a person for 2 years and not being married, it's easy. We just chose to do it. You know what I'm saying? We chose to jump off that porch early. Because guess what? If our surroundings was like they should, we wouldn't yearn for the flesh. The reality of it is that if Roti, a virgin man, yearns for the flesh, it's because of your surroundings and all the fleshly activity that goes on around you, everything that you hear, all the stories that you hear. But if you was around a bunch of people that's amongst you the same state that you was in, if you was around a bunch of other virgin people who never been there, who don't know what that is, who honestly really genuinely just want to be out and hanging, I just want to get to know people, I really want to read with them, I really want to get the word, I really want to build with them spiritually, you wouldn't even think about that because your surroundings. But the problem is you're surrounded by fleshly workers. You're surrounded by people who living for the flesh and let the flesh beat them all the time. So at the end of the day, it's like you're surrounded by people that don't make it hard, that don't make it easy for you to stay in your same position. Think about it. Let's be honest, bro. Most of the people that you talk to, most of the people that you call friends, 9 times out of 10, they tell you do what? Man, just go and jump off the porch. Just go and do it. Just get it over with. They don't tell you to hang in there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They're not telling you now, man. Because let's be honest, most of them don't know God like they say they know God. You see what I'm saying? They'll just chunk it up to where it's like, I mean, all right, bro, if you say you walking with God, I can't knock what your personal relationship with God is. That's their ideal of knowing God. But they don't really know God, how you know God and why you standing how you standing. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Most of everybody is telling you, because I'm like I said, I was even in that position once. Bro, just go and knock off. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you're surrounded by a bunch of people who are weak in the flesh. But we thinking we got it all covered. We thinking we got it all together. We think we got it under control. But as you can see, by looking at our lives, you the only one that I'm gonna honestly believe when you sit there and say, T, you ain't got it under control. I'm gonna honestly sit back and I'm gonna be like, I want to give a damn if it's Speedy, Twin, my wife. I don't care who it is. I'm gonna look at you and you be like, nah, you ain't got it under control. And I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna be like, yeah, because I honestly see a person who I'm not necessarily saying you got it under control 1%, 100%, but you got it under control better than we do. Working with this flesh. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it's like we as your surroundings don't make it better for you. Even if we showing you a loving couple, because you got to think about it like this. Me and my wife can be in front of you, and we can be kissing. We can be kissing all that. Oh, I'm kissing, but in your mind, it's like it's okay because they husband and wife.
Yeah. I would expect y'all to do that.
But you got to understand, a husband and wife can lust too. Everything ain't holy that we doing. I'm not thinking about God when I'm sitting there grabbing my wife's butt. I ain't thinking about God.
Yeah, that's true.
I ain't thinking about being holy.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, in defense of that though, you got the pass because that's your wife.
But at the end of the day, I could throw a person like you off. You see what I'm saying? Because it may seem holy because I'm married, but it's not holy. It's just like if I sit there and we didn't got married in the church, right?
Okay.
And the pastor say, "May you kiss the bride." I grab my wife and that's lust. I ain't thinking about I ain't thinking about holy. I ain't thinking about the Lord.
Yeah.
But that's my wife though.
Yeah, I got it.
You see what I'm saying? So I can throw you off. You see what I'm saying? As a man who's trying to hold in there, and I can honestly, if I don't understand the information that I'm giving you as a man, I can give you some bad information that make you step wrong. You see what I'm saying? And so, and it's bad enough your surroundings are already full of people who, come on, bro. Your surroundings are full of people who give to the flesh.
I got it. Yeah.
It's
real talk.
JC shacking up. He ain't married. You feel what I'm saying? Corey just got married. He was shacking up. Yeah. Let's be honest. Speedy just got married. He was shacking up. You know what I'm saying? I was shacking up a little bit before I got married. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on.
It's true.
It's other people who still shacking up, still sleeping with people unmarried and stuff like that. So your surroundings is still surrounded by people who ain't making it no better for you to walk. In your godly nature, as far as keeping yourself preserved until you get married. And then the world ain't getting no better because it's like women ain't hanging in there no more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, being together with somebody for more than 2 years and not being married, it's crazy in this world where it's crazy in this world where we used to one night and chicks at the club. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy when you meet a woman and you sleeping with her the same week you met her. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy when you got more women now talking about they want to test drive sex than men do.
Yeah,
it's crazy now when you have a man look at women and be like, man, I'm kind of uncomfortable the more she think about sex. It's crazy. It's crazy now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But if we was living the way we should be living, the way we was instructed to live by the Almighty, the Most High, 2 years wouldn't be nothing.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that we're not living the way that we're supposed to be living.
You right.
So that's why
I think that's where she's coming from with this tweet. You know what I'm saying? She's clearly coming from that aspect of thinking. Yeah.
So I mean, and because man, it's a lot that we can get into, bro. It's so I'll be on this tweet all night.
Yeah, that's a whole that's a whole pod by itself, huh, my brother?
Yeah. So but like you said, I mean, is it 2 more years? Is it crazy? Yeah, it's crazy because I remember we did an episode and I was kind of breaking down the numbers
Of
I can't remember what episode it was, but you remember when I was talking about a lot of these women and the reason why they want to get married so quick is because you gotta think about it. If she made safe fences right now, like it's 2022 and it's March.
Uh-huh.
All right. So she meets today is March what 16th?
Yeah, 16th.
So it's March 16th. She met you March 16th. The first time y'all sleep together, it was March 21st. So y'all slept together March 21st.
Yeah.
Y'all slept together again. Matter of fact, y'all slept together March 21st. And on the first time y'all slept together, y'all slept with each other 3 times in that day. So you already knocked her down 3 times in one day on the first day you met her.
Yeah.
Then you slept with her again March 17th. Knocked her down 3 more times. Then you slept with her again.
Yeah, I remember that.
March 23rd, 3 more times.
Yeah.
Going at that rate, 2 years from now, man, you just slept with her about 700-800 times.
Yeah, that's true.
2 years from now, you can hit that thing by 700-800 times.
True.
Most married men don't have sex that much with their wife.
So what she's saying is basically giving the boxer for 2 years.
But I don't know if she's saying it like that. I don't know if she understands it on that. Yeah. But
it could be interpreted like that though.
It could be interpreted like that, especially if you got somebody with our minds.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I got it.
So think about it.
Damn. Yeah.
You hitting her for 2 years straight. How many times you done hit this woman in 2 years?
Yeah.
So if you're telling me you done hit her by, it's 365 days a year. 365 days, 12 months a year. Take away 12 weeks out of the year for periods.
So about 3 months.
Take away about 3 months out. 3 months out of the year for periods.
You got 9 months for action.
You got 9 months for action.
Yeah.
So say out of the 9 months, you hitting us 7.5 months. So you hitting us 7.5 months for the next 2 years.
Damn.
You telling me you ain't ready to marry her yet?
Yeah. Yeah, she got a point.
You see what I'm saying?
She got a point.
So I get where it coming from, but a lot of people ain't gonna like it.
It's about, man. It's a lot. Hey, a lot of people going through that. Not married. You know what I'm saying? You know, we all know people that been together 20 years, ain't been married. You know,
ain't been married, man. Hey. Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
for real.
That's 7.5 months times 20, bro. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Especially when people just say marriage is just a piece of paper, just a business.
Yeah, I heard that a lot. You know?
So, I mean, I man, look, hey, I understand it, right? It's like, ooh,
real.
You know, like I said, I get it on both ends, but you know, oh man,
yeah, I saw, man, I sent that to you because I seen it on my timeline, and then I seen you had when I keep going up to TL, I seen you had commented back to him. I'm like, oh yeah, I knew we got to talk about this one tonight, man. Ooh,
you can't. Bucko say,
Bucko
say you can't convince. Bucko say you can't convince me. You can't convince me that a woman with 2 or more baby daddies is a good woman.
Man, let's go through some of the comments real quick, brother. I know they had talked about.
Yeah. Nah, let me back up out of it to go to the comments. Then.
Oh, okay.
I got to go back to the Twitter page. Oh man. Okay, it says. Let me see what we got. If you're such a good woman, then why didn't one of your baby daddies marry you? Okay.
He said what he said. He doubling down on it, man.
Yeah, he doubling down on it. Wow. Yeah. Dog, you done lit the table on fire. Come back.
Oh man.
Okay, what about the baby daddies with 2 or more women? You know, women are always gonna switch it up.
You gotta flip. Yep.
That'll switcheroo. That'll switcheroo. Boy, wait for that pop. Got the popcorn.
Got that popcorn ready.
Now you know they finna come They finna come get all on your behind. Yeah,
Boy.
laugh my ass. Go to hell. You got two more kids. What it says? She says the second baby daddy married me. I'm still a terrible human though. Absolutely shocked and amazed every day that I'm married. These new followers don't even understand. Rude awakening.
Oh, he must be stirring stuff up then.
Yeah,
That must be what he do.
So yeah, see what had happened was, but
Oh man.
yeah, he just stirring stuff up.
Yeah.
Having your birth control fail is not a character trait; it's a personality trait. And it's so much more. It's deep. Don't get it wrong. You got so many people who gonna take offense to it.
Yeah.
I dated a girl like that. Great tits. Great tits. She's getting her master's, but she's a psycho.
Oh man,
baby, crazy.
Come on, man. Come on, Antonio. Or Antonio Bucko, man.
Yeah, Antonio Bucko. Dog, they're on your ass in the quotes. Somebody called you Big Worm.
Oh, see why they gotta do that? Why? Hey, that man said what he said.
But in them quotes, yeah, they lighten them up because they had like thousands of quotes. 83 quotes. But yeah, like I said, you can't go back. I think he's just been but like I just told him at the end of the day, what if both of the kids' fathers have passed? She ain't a good woman. Like, I mean, she married one and then got another one and then, married one, he passed and got another one, he passed.
Yeah.
I done seen that happen before.
Now, if let's just say for whatever the reason, you know what I'm saying? Like you being a good person, that I don't necessarily equate that to, how many kids you got, how many baby dads you got. You know what I'm saying? Being, it's so much more to being a good woman than that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Let's just say, you fell for somebody, sold you a dream, and he burned off, or even if let's just say you use the kid as a pawn. Like, okay, yeah, you did it. You know what I'm saying? And then you let's just say you turn away from your ways, and then you meet another dude, and then y'all do what's right. Y'all make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't just say that as a matter of factly. I'm pretty sure he was doing it for satire. You know what I'm saying? But like,
that's what I think it was.
Yeah, it had to be. You know what I'm saying?
It was just satire, but I knew he knew he was gonna rub a lot of women wrong because there's a lot of women out here.
Yeah.
Who got two or more kids' fathers, man?
Yes. Yeah.
Just I mean, think about it. He said two or more. So guess what?
Yeah, he did.
A majority of these women got two kids by two different men.
Oh yeah.
They do it. You know what I'm saying? A couple of my BMs got two kids by two. Obviously they do because they had their first kids with me and the second kids with another man. So they pretty much saying nigga who plays stepdad is a rap in that situation.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So man, this is a weird one. I don't know if you want to really chop it up on this one, but man, let's go into it. Let's see. Let's move into this one.
Okay.
This one says, what's the obsession with girls that have been barely touched or virgins? I'm honestly curious. Is there even a reasonable answer for that?
I mean, I'm gonna take that one first. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, run that.
Speaking for myself, obsession is a strong word. I don't know about. I don't got that. You know what I'm saying? It's I think most men would prefer to lay with a woman that's being untouched. You know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna say most men. I just say I'm speaking me. I can't speak for everybody else. You know what I mean? Because in my opinion, that shows discipline. Because this is we know how easy it is for a woman to get sex. You know what I'm saying? So like with that ease, y'all still got to be careful though. You know what I'm saying? Because most niggas trying to sell you a dream. You know what I mean? You can get sold dreams and you know what I'm saying? And then he just get that and go about his business. You know what I'm saying? But like me personally, I don't want to go with I wouldn't be mad if I got with a chick that no other dude's been there. You know what I mean? So we can go in that realm or we can go that level together. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But like I can't speak for a man like you that's that done had some had some experience. So like I say, it's not really an obsession. It's a preference. I mean, but it ain't like that's the only preference. Like if I met a woman that wasn't, but like she checked a lot of the wifely boxes. Yeah, okay, let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like long as long as you ain't. Long as you ain't bringing me a package, then it's a problem. If it, then But other than that, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But just like I say, man, this is really just the preference will go to that level with somebody that's
right.
Like they say, water seeks its own level. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So if I ain't been out there, I wouldn't want nobody else.
I don't really want nobody to be out there either. I mean,
just keep it real.
Don't I deserve that, right?
But
in your shoes.
Look, I realize that's gonna be hard to find. I realize that. You know what I'm saying? So like there are exceptions to that, but what about you, my brother?
First of all, man, when I look at this tweet, man, I think you got to understand. Sometimes one thing about social media, people love to make a narrative out of things, and I think when they trying to group men who want to settle down with a woman who barely been with men, and group him with dudes who secretly out there seeking virgins. And most majority of the time, 9 times out of 10, when you seeking a virgin, very few gonna be of age.
That's true, especially nowadays.
And most of them gonna be young, fresh out of high school. So what they trying to do is make men. They trying to make men and pedophiles be like this.
Okay.
That's what they trying to do. They trying to make these women, because they know they can't go back to that virgin state. Yeah, they can lie about it. You know what I'm saying? But they know they're not gonna go back. They can go back to that virgin state, or go back to that state to where they only had 1 or 2 dudes. So they're gonna try to make dudes feel bad about it.
Like shame the dude.
Yeah, try to shame dudes for wanting a girl who only got 1 or 2 niggas under her belt. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, y'all want fresh out of high school. You might well be perverts then. Y'all predators then. Now that's what they trying to do, because guess what? They can't return back to that state.
I got you.
They can't return back to it. You know what I'm saying? So and like you said, we live in a lost world today.
That's true. That's true.
Very seldomly, when you ask anybody, men or women, unless they just really had a real ran down, dogged out sexual experience and sexual history, most people are gonna say, you ask them, if you want to return all the sexual experience you had and start all over and be a virgin and do it the right way, what you do it, they'll still, knowing what the word of God say, knowing that they say they're a believer and they believe in the word, they'll still say no.
Yeah.
They'll still say no.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
Knowing, like, they'll be like, hey, I know what God say, but I ain't turning all that. Yeah. They know it. Because that's how perverse the heart is of men.
Yeah.
That's how perverse the heart is of people. Yeah. So trying to saying that a man is obsessed with trying to get a woman who's not untouched as a virgin. I don't think it's an obsession, but like you said, like it's simple as this. I know a lot of dudes like them throat goats. They love them.
That's true.
They love them when they doing their thing.
That's true.
At the end of the day, every day of your rest of your life, you ain't trying to wonder what you got that experience from.
That's true.
At the end of the day, I like what she do to me after the club, but I'm not trying to sit there and think about her journey after I just said I do to her and where she got it all from. You know what I'm saying?
Good point.
And at the end of the day, that's just the facts.
Yeah.
But women don't look at it like that, because
you
have to understand, a man coming in experience to a woman after she gets past her virginity and get past the pain and stuff that possibly comes with losing it. Once you got a man who know what he's doing, it's a pleasure to her. It's a pleasure to her. But a man who's already experienced coming into a woman who's a virginity, you gotta wait. You gotta be patient. You gotta give her time. You can't have her jumping in the game like she'll throw go and she don't know.
Yeah,
She ain't been
yeah.
around like
It's
that.
gonna be a learning period.
It's a learning period. And guess
Yeah.
what? Most niggas, man, listen, I
Yeah.
ain't know, man,
Yeah. That's true.
you know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? Like, hey, baby got to do something, but baby got to let me get, she
Yeah.
got to spend a block somewhere else
Yeah.
because he ain't patient, because he want what he want.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
ASAP.
ASAP.
Yeah.
I think about it. A woman want a man who come in experience. She want a man who already know what women always say. I want a man that know he need to
That's
already
true.
know he need to already know what he doing.
That's true.
Man on the other end, yeah, I want her to know what she doing. But when I think about what she doing,
Yeah.
what all she took to get to know what she doing, it's,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a different mindset too.
It's two. Yeah. Men and women, two different beings. You know what I'm saying? We look at life differently.
Yeah, unless you one of them people who just don't give a damn, and
Well, yeah.
you know, not now I get it. We in a society where we just don't care. We shouldn't care, and we too grown to be thinking about stuff like that. Yeah, I get that too. I understand that because as a grown man, I'm not sitting down. Hey, your bill of health clean, you straight, everything good. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing that you can't give back. Yeah, okay, let's rock and roll. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, I'm still not trying to marry a woman who didn't put up a whole football team.
That's just,
You know
hey,
what I'm
that's just
saying?
what it is, bro.
I'm
That's
not
what
trying
it
to.
is.
I ain't trying to marry a woman who didn't drop the whole football team between them legs.
That's what it
No,
is.
man.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to drop a woman who dropped the whole basketball team between them legs. Because the basketball team hold about 10, 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just players. We ain't even counting coaches.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Other teams too. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
they play this team, and you want you're right.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I mean, like, but the reality of it is that man, y'all have to understand, man. A lot of these women out here, and a lot of these women have been gunned. Put it like this.
What it is, man.
This is what men have to understand. In order for you to have the numbers that you got, you had to gun through some women.
Yeah.
Some women had to get gunned through for you to have them numbers.
It's true.
I know the numbers I got. So
It's
guess
true.
what? They ain't come from no other men.
It's true.
They came from women.
That's a double-edged sword right there. You're right.
So women had to be gunned down for me to get them numbers.
Hey, quite a few, my brother. That's true.
You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
So it's
that's true.
You gotta think about it. You ain't the only one who gunning them down.
Yep.
You your partner scoundrels. Your partner scoundrels.
Yeah.
Everybody, your boys you went to school with, everybody a scoundrel when you think about it at the end of the day.
Everybody rascals, man.
Everybody out here, you know. So guess what? 9 times out of 10, especially if you in the vicinity, you're gonna meet someone who's been gunned down.
Yeah.
You know.
That's reality, bro.
It's just like me living in my hometown. Every woman that was lookable to my eye, she was gunned down.
Yeah, because you ain't the only dude that saw her.
She was gunned down. She was gunned down by 10 or more of them.
Yeah.
Why? Because she getting all the attention. So guess what? She was gunned down.
Yeah.
So guess what? It's either you deal with one who ain't really been, you know, who ain't really got that attraction, but you ain't really attracted to her, and you know, make her your wife, but you ain't really happy because that ain't the one you really wanted. Because the ones you really wanted gone down, or you move around.
It's true.
Go to another city, a bigger city, where the numbers are more plentiful.
Yeah,
and you can find you a nice, pretty broad that ain't been gunned down. That she been hit. There's a difference between being hit and being gunned down. You know what I'm saying? You know what's that? When the boys get hit, they still walk away.
Yeah.
But when one get gunned down, they on the news. They dead.
Yeah.
I don't want one that's gunned down, man.
Yeah. Holes everywhere, huh, bro?
Holes everywhere. I want one that's gunned down, man. It's a different. You know that virginity talk is for the virginity talk is really like I said, people who really have, you know, been strong throughout their life. and who really they held it down. They stood tall. So like you said, when it comes to like around your age and stuff like that, our age, it's a very, very small class.
Yeah.
You really would have to be like, oh man, let me search for anybody who claiming to be whatever, who's really living this life,
Yeah.
whatever. It would be like a small little low class of people that you meet and might but for the main point, that virginity talk is really for us to save our kids at least until they hit 18 years old, till they grown.
That's true.
That's what it really for, to save our kids at least till they get to that age where they are considered grown.
Yeah.
Being considered not necessarily grown, but considered of age legally.
Yeah.
To where they can move out and do their own thing, and when they're not under your roof, they
make their own decisions. Yeah.
You ain't getting counted for them anymore.
Yeah,
that's what it's for.
True.
So, but now that I just hate the fact that sometimes some people be trying to get these topics and they be trying to make a narrative out of things and be trying to always make people look bad. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I don't like all that trying to make people look bad or trying to because it's just distasteful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be sitting up here. See, and that's the thing. It's not even a luxury. It's not even a luxury. But that's how. But women got that type of stuff because men ain't really online out here trying to make women look like pedophiles and stuff like that. That's that stuff men don't do.
Yeah,
it's women who always be doing that.
Yeah,
don't get it wrong. We know it's some men out here that's pedophiles and stuff like that, but it's majority like ain't no men out here like let's go out here and make these bras pedophiles out here. Let's no, we not. That's not who we are.
Yeah, it's like, man, we can't even say what we want without somebody
trying to put a twist on it.
Trying to put a twist on it. You know what I'm saying? But like, man, we know women can have standards for days, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they have standards for days.
As they should. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you got a standard, you got a standard. Let me have one too then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got.
Hopefully the TL represent tonight, my brother.
Let's see if we can find two. People really be out here playing victim, refusing to recognize their part in things and acting like they always got it worse. Like, come on.
That's a good one.
What you got on that, Roti?
I'm
gonna let you cook.
I'm definitely big on accountability. You know me, man. Like, like, I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? But like, I say, hey, boss, like I fucked that up. I'll be the first one to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't deserve this. I'm very big on like if I mess up or make a mistake or whatever, I'm taking accountability for it. You know what I'm saying? But what she's saying, or this person saying, it's a lot of people out there be doing dirt, be doing the most, but, don't want to take accountability for it. You know what I'm saying?
We see it all the time.
Man, look, if I'm talking to a person and and I hear from this person, they never do no wrong, or everybody else around them is the problem. That make me look twice. I'm gonna hit you with the side. I'm like, what you saying? You perfect? You don't make no mistakes. You don't do nothing wrong.
Nothing, you know right? You ain't did nothing to make the situation bad.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like I think, majority of things, especially let's just go with relationships. Like if something fall off, usually both people have a part to play in it. Maybe one person got like a bigger piece of the blame pie. You know what I'm saying? But usually it's like mutual. You know what I'm saying? When something goes awry or whatever, and if you did what you did, say you did it and atone for it. Don't be like, I ain't do nothing knowing you did a whole bunch of foul stuff, or at least one or two foul things. You know what I'm saying? So take accountability, man. That's a big one for me. But what you think, bro?
No, I'm good on what you said. I'm about to say I was gonna let you cook on that. That's pretty. That's pretty much.
Yeah, man.
Just take accountability. Like you said, I ain't perfect, but I'm accountable.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'll be the first one to tell you. Yeah. I messed that up, man. That's on me.
What was it? Ran into Tyler Perry. It ain't no Tyler Perry, man.
Boys out there clouded, man. He said he ran into Medea, huh?
Yeah. It says, I really love so hard, you don't want me in love with you for real. I don't want to see about that. Let me see what else we got. Let me see what we can come across. Oh, man.
Come on, man. Lord.
They out there.
Lord have mercy. Wow. Now, see, look, like you said, boy, it was a couple episodes. I think we talking about Rihanna ASAP Rocky. Man, come on, man. Like, come on. Like,
yeah.
Man, she bad. Hey, come on, man. She
she nice. Yeah.
Oh, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, how serious can you take some, I can't wife you. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be just for me to see. Come on, bro. I know. Hey, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing, but
she found it in the mug too. Hey, straight up. Come on, man.
But and that's the thing. Some women, like y'all think about it, some women be so. It's just like that's the baddest one you came across. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the boy be like, "Hey, I gotta do it."
Hey, yeah,
I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
I get it. Would you say, gotta gun her down, huh, bro?
I gotta gun her down, man.
Oh man,
gotta gun her down. That's what's up. She said my baby daddy gave me $5,000 for 5 hours. I was in labor.
$1,000 an hour, huh?
That's what's up, man. You know, that's how y'all got it. I ain't mad.
Hey, do you?
Another one.
Come on, man.
What?
Boy, that's my show right there, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, Tommy Ford, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Pam.
The hell is it? Oh, it's a gift.
Come on, Bucko.
It's a gift.
Okay.
Oh, Gwen Stefani, 17 years ago, holler back.
Man, I can't believe that song that old, man.
17 years ago, we was in a club.
Boy, where the crowd go, man? Come on, man.
No. Ride with it, low key. Want to see her about hardest songs. Yeah, it is a hard song, boy.
I ain't never heard that one.
If you hear, I like it, man. I like it. Yeah, man. You know, it's rap. It's Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But I like that song right there. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's probably one of my favorite songs from him. What else we got? No, I don't want to unlike it. Once you realize you ain't that type, you need to move on with your life. Yeah.
Yeah.
As simple as that. You know, once you want like y'all ain't on the same page.
Yeah.
Ain't even no point to
you ain't gonna force nobody to. If you're not that, not that person type, you can't force that into them. You know what I'm saying?
Why would I wake up right now? What am I doing again? Kind of sad. My brother and sleep. Okay. I want to sit on somebody's son's face.
See, look at you.
Oh, you already know this. You already seen this one. She posted again.
Same girl?
Nah, this somebody different.
Lord, come on, man. Ooh-wee. Boy, that's TL, boy.
They out here in these late night hours, man. TL, man.
That damn TL.
Acting a fool.
Come on, TL. I got to give us at least one more, huh? Come on now.
Fighting. I think it's an old video.
Bucko clip.
Somebody. You fighting somebody on your rent over or something.
Is it that serious?
What the hell happened?
Like she hit on that tire.
Oh, she fell.
Man.
She fell over.
Head first.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it ain't that serious, man.
You drunk?
Boy, look, come on, man.
I want an anime boyfriend to watch Netflix and talk to me privately.
Man.
Folks out here, man. Just be out here showing everything, man. Spirits have to be welcomed. Man, what's wrong with this?
Man, what Bucko doing?
This is why I'm careful of who I text back, cause then you in my bed, having a pool.
Bucko going to work, flipping it. Come on, Bucko. Boy, that damn TL. Come on, man.
What's wrong with these clowns?
Come on,
hold on. Let me get out of here, man. God damn. What's wrong with this dude, man?
Buckos, man.
Oh, man. These people crazy, man.
Oh, man.
Snoop. Man, I think that may be it, man.
Yeah.
Y'all go. Y'all want a big funeral to be cremated? I wouldn't know. Hell, I'll be dead.
For real, it ain't gonna matter to me.
I'm be gone. I think that's it for tonight, bro. I'm gonna wrap this thing up. With that being said, man, that was Stroll down to TL. What we're gonna do now is